Time to look at our top 10 coldest Magic cards of the week, and there's some good surprises in here if you're looking for deals. This video is sponsored by Flipside Gaming. Check out flipsidegaming.com for all your gaming needs. Right now, you can pre-order Outlaws of Thunder Junction and Magic the Gathering Universe Beyond Fallout products at their website. Plus, they have a whole lot of other great items to check out. Remember, shipping is free in the US if your order's over $100 or consists only of singles. Plus, you no longer need any promo code at the website. The savings is built right into the prices now. Same great prices, same great products, and same great service without the extra step. Find their link in the description below. Hey there, this is John from Heroes and Legends, and welcome to another episode of the Magic the Gathering Market Watch, where today we're going to look at our top 10 coldest Magic cards of the week. If you're looking for a good buy, this video might point you in the right direction as we look at cards that are moving down in value currently. As always, these 10 cards are based on percentage decreases in value, as well as a decrease in the number of sales over the course of this past week. Few things before we get into our list, though. I do want to say thank you to one of our silver patrons this time, Cade Browning. Cade, thank you for being a silver patron. Thank you for all the support you've given the channel. It means a lot. Couldn't do this without viewers like yourself. I just wanted to take that moment to say thank you, Cade. Truly, I appreciate it. And one more quick thing, this video is sponsored by FlipsideGaming.com. Right now they have a flash sale going on for Outlaws of Thunder Junction if you want to pre-order those products. You can also still pre-order the Fallout Commander decks there too. Plus they have a whole lot of other things on their website. Remember, if your order's over $100 or consists only of singles, shipping will be free in the United States. Also, you no longer have to use that Heroes promo code. The website has changed so it doesn't take the promo codes anymore. But the savings is built right into the prices that you see on the site. So you get the same great prices, same great products, and same great service. You just don't have that extra step anymore. So definitely check them out. And without any further ado, let's get into it. Number 10 is Flaming Tyrannosaurus. This goes down $1.04 to $6. That's a 15% decrease. So this is from the Doctor Who Commander deck Paradox Power. And when this card came out, it was pretty hot since the Doctor Who products came out around the same time as Lost Caverns of Ixalan. And of course, that set brought a lot of support for dinosaurs. In fact, many players wanted this to upgrade the Lost Caverns of Ixalan Velociraptor Commander deck. See what they did there? While others wanted it for fresh builds around the front-facing commander from that deck, Pantalaza's Sun favored. Since then, Commander players have been moving on to new cards and strategies, and this one has cooled off quite a bit. Number 9 is Fire Covenant from Ice Age. This is down $1.05 to $6.85. That's a 13% decrease. And remember, the only other copy of this card was found in the Showcase Strixhaven Secret Lair. But today we're talking about the Ice Age copy. It did pick up a little steam recently as we were building towards Murders at Karlov Manor because of a card that's included in the main set there, Judith Carnage Connoisseur. Basically, Judith can give Fire Covenant Death Touch, which will let you kill a bunch of creatures at the low cost of 1 life each, and the casting cost, of course, of 1, a black, and a red. And now that Judith is out there in players' hands, I have seen people doing this, but the recent price increase around Fire Covenant led to more copies hitting the marketplace, as sellers were trying to take advantage of the increase. Now it is moving down some. Number 8 is Liliana's Caress. This goes down $1.09 to $7.35. That's a 13% decrease. This uncommon has yet to see a reprint. Not too long ago, this gained a little value as Commander players were anticipating El'Kazat's Deepest Betrayal from Lost Caverns of Ixalan, as well as some other discard support cards from that set. Since then, Liliana's Crest has seen play in those builds and many others. The most popular one right now is Nekusar the Mindraiser, but time marches on and new cards and strategies move into the spotlight, so this softens up some. Number 7 is Sundial of the Infinite from Magic 2012. It goes down $1.10 to $11.74. That's a 9% decrease. And you may remember that the only other copy of this card was a Mystery Booster Retail Edition foil. So this does see play in a number of different Commander decks, the most popular one being Obeka Brute Chronologist. Oddly enough, Obeka is getting reprinted in the Hard-Boiled Thriller Secret Lair, so you might think this should be due to move up a little. Instead, it's retracting some this week. But it did see some recent increases, so this could just be some minor stabilization. Number 6 is Haunted One. This goes down $1.75 to $9.25. That's a 16% decrease. This is the foil copy from the Commander Legends Battle for Baldur's Gate Mind Flayer's Commander deck. And the card did see a big price jump recently with the release of Lost Caverns of Ixalan. Some Commander players were anticipating the increased support for pirates, vampires and horror creatures that came from that set, so they were picking this card up pretty strongly. Fast forward to today, where this is still a good card in some commander decks. The most popular one is still Captain Agathrod from Haunted One's Precon. So again, we have a situation where players are moving on to other things, so this retracts some. Overall though, it is still higher than it was in December prior to the price jump. Number 5 is Eater of the Dead. This goes down $1.94 to $13.85. That's a 12% decrease. Well, this is a very old uncommon that has never been reprinted. It does get a little commander play. When you see it though, it's typically in Phoenix God of Deception builds, but the card has been steadily climbing for a bit. It even saw a small spike recently, so not too surprising to see some retraction this week. Number 4 is Cryptic Coat. This goes down $2.92 to $5.08. That's a 37% decrease. And there was a lot of excitement around this card leading up to the release of Murders at Karlov Manor. We saw a pretty high pre-order price at about $12 at one point. So far, the card seems to be living up to the hype, seeing play in Standard, Pioneer, Legacy, and Commander, but as product gets out there into players' hands, this card has moved down a little, at least for this week. Keep an eye on this long term, however. Some of the bigger decks that have been trying this out are Standard Dimir and Esper Midrange, as well as Modern Murktide Regent and Hammer Time. Ultimately, we'll have to see where it does stick, and then subsequently where the price falls. Number 3 is Baloth Baratil Entertainer. This goes down $4.66 this week to $11.42. That is a 29% decrease. And this is a foil copy from the Commander Legends Battle for Baldur's Gate Draconic Descent Commander deck. And you may remember, this was in our top 10 hot card list last week. So what happened? Well, it has been a fairly popular commander and used in the 99 of some builds. And recently, there has been a lot more demand on the card thanks to Murders at Karlov Manor. Some players wanted this to upgrade Murders at Karlov Manor's Blamed Game commander deck. In other cases, they wanted to put it in fresh builds around the front-facing commander from there, Nelly, Borka, Impulsive Accuser. Other commander players wanted this for Aurelia the Law Above builds, that's a card from the main set, or decks around Voja Jaws of the Conclave, that was one of the pre-release promos. Again though, we have this frequent situation where a card spikes, then sellers bring more copies to the marketplace to take advantage of that increase. Next thing you know, it's retracting. Coming in at number 2 is a new card, Leyline of the Guild Pact. It goes down $6.34 this week to $18.77. That's a 25% decrease. This is one of the bigger cards from Murders at Karlov Manor, and upon its release, it spiked pretty aggressively due to the play it was seeing. 4 of these are in Domain Rhinos, which was one of the breakout decks last week in the regional championship tournaments. It came in 7th and 9th place in Ottawa and 2nd in Denver. Additionally, this has been showing up in traditional Modern Domain Zoo and Crashing Footfalls builds. It's also appearing in Legacy Beanstalk Control and Temur Cascade, not to mention Pioneer Nykthos Ramp, and it's in a bunch of commander builds too. As product gets open though, the card is trying to find its correct price point off last week's very aggressive jump, so here we are. And finally, coming in at number 1 is Scion of Draco. The copy from the list goes down $4.46 to $12.53. That is a 26% decrease. The Modern Horizons 2 copy is down $6.40 to $12.19. That is a 34% decrease. Again, this time our number 1 hottest card one week becomes our number 1 coldest card the next. This too saw a very aggressive spike last week as well. Why? Sure, this sees some commander play. Usually it's in the Ur-Dragon build, for example. But again, Modern was the key driver for the spike after the regional championship tournaments last weekend. We saw 4 copies of this in the very popular Domain Zoo builds. Then we saw 4 copies of this in the new Domain Rhinos deck. Remember, last weekend Domain Rhinos came in 7th and 9th place in the regional championship in Ottawa and 2nd place in the one in Denver. When that happened, we immediately saw this card take off. But again, when cards spike aggressively, there tends to be some rubber banding as many copies are thrown out into the marketplace for sale. And that's what we're seeing here. Like the previous card, this is also seeing play in traditional Modern Domain Zoo and Crashing Footfalls, as well as Legacy Beanstalk Control and Temur Cascade, plus other places. Now we just have to weather the storm and see where the price point for this eventually settles. Alright, that's going to do it for our top 10 coldest cards of the week. Some interesting ones there. If you did not check out our top 10 hot cards, yesterday's video had those, so go over there and check those out. Friday, again, we're going to do a live stream, maybe do a little more drafting with Karlov Manor. If you were here with us last Friday, I want to say thank you. We had a great time doing a draft. And yeah, I think we're going to make this a regular thing whenever possible on Friday afternoons. Thursday afternoon, I am going to do a special private stream for gold patrons, as well as the YouTube members at the Hero and Legend tier. That's something we'll do once a month. So my plan is to do it this Thursday afternoon, and I'll have hopefully a little more detail about the time soon, and I'll get that out to those who are invited. Regardless, though, I hope to see everybody there on Friday. And until next time, thanks for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe, and have a great day. Hey, thanks for watching. This video is made possible through the generous support of viewers like you on Patreon. Check out the description below for links to our Patreon page, as well as our Amazon affiliate store, where a small percentage of all sales will also help support the channel. Finally, if you haven't had a chance yet to subscribe, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of the new videos on Heroes and Legends. Talk to you again soon, and have a great day.